What's going on, guys? It's your boy Achillez, bringing another gameplay commentary here today on Raid, Domination, and a little extra afterwards. But today I'm going to be reading you one of my high school essay prompts from about a year or two ago, so I hope you guys get to enjoy it. Please forgive me if I stutter during my essay reading, but I hope you guys enjoy. See you. The Glitch. Another day, another essay. That's what I always say. Well, not really, but you get the idea. Finally finished with school and walking to my house, I attempt to cheer myself up with some sweet satire. I caught myself imagining a talk show, or even better, SNL, and seeing the hosts come out to all the fans cheering, then break the news to them that tonight would be a special show. Tonight, we will journey with Mark as he writes an essay for his English teacher about what his plans will be for the next day. As he says this, the crowd filled with high school and college students bursts into laughter, pitying the poor boy. Then immediately after, the thought of their own essays filled their minds, and the look on their faces filled with disgust and uneasiness made me laugh quite loudly. I can only begin to imagine what the person next to me was thinking. Embarrassed, I hurriedly finished the trek to my house and started up my computer. While waiting for my computer to finish loading, I began to think about what I did during English. And if you ever had a long day and you're trying to remember what happened during first period, you'll know what I'm talking about. Something that happened 8 to 9 hours ago suddenly becomes very hard to remember, as if it happened last week or something. Thinking back to class, I did, however, remember the prompt we wrote about, and wishing if only whatever I wrote came true. This may seem silly, but when you're bored in class, anything is more exciting than reality. It's about time. Surprisingly, my computer had taken an unusually long time to boot up. The sound effects of its loading with the oh-so-familiar dum 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 awoke me from my vivid review of my day, and brought me to the realization that it had not only taken a whole 5 minutes to load. Initially, I had not recognized it, but lo and behold, there it was in all of its glory. Of course, at the time, I thought it was nothing more than just a minor glitch, an update maybe. So I continued with my normal process of opening up Google Docs and beginning my essay, unaware of the sequence of events that I had so unknowingly initiated. Continuing with my essay, I wrote about how my typical day would go, and went on and on about all the monotonies my next day would entail. Having felt like I had forgotten something, I rechecked the writing prompt. Good thing I checked it too, or I would have missed the whole second part of the prompt. It read, "What would you like to change about your schedule? And don't say no school or anything too crazy." I chuckled while reading this, and I imagined my teacher saying this. She knew me oh too well. So I began to discuss the changes I would make, within the guidelines, of course. If I could change anything in my schedule, I wish to have Monday, Wednesday schedule start off with I continued writing these things and my wanting varied from class outside to covering lessons I could actually understand, and finishing with the surprise of a field trip tomorrow. Feeling very accomplished, I printed it out, leaving it in the tray, ready to go for the next day as always, and went on with my life. Beep, beep, beep. The sound of my alarm resounded through my still drowsy head, and with much needed rush, I readied myself for the day ahead, and without even reviewing my paper, I shoved it into my bag. Upon arrival of my English class, I pulled out the essay, and just as I was about to start reading it, snatch! Thank you. Before I could even check it, my teacher's assistant took it from me and placed it on my teacher's desk. How rude. At that moment, everything seemed to change. I still can't explain the phenomena. As you probably have already guessed it, nothing was the same. The day went on verbatim to my essay. My marvelous day finished with the announcement from our principal that tomorrow we would be taking a field trip to see a play at the San Francisco Opera House. When I got home, I didn't have any homework to do since I'd completed my English, but instead just sat there and stared at my computer, imagining of the horrors that this entailed. Fast forward, we're standing in front of the huge building, and our teacher tells us that we will be watching Romeo and Juliet. I wasn't too particularly excited, but hey, it's better than school, I thought. The play was better than I had expected, and since we had already left, our intense class was really upbeat on the way back. Before we could leave, our teacher told us we had a special prompt for the night. Just like Romeo and Juliet, you will be discussing tonight in your essay your very own death and how you imagined you would have died in the play. My death, I thought? Oh no. I think I'm gonna be sick. From there, I can't really remember much. I was just there, sitting at my computer with Google Drive page open and coldly staring at it and feeling as if I was doing the same. The computer just stared back. Maybe it was just all a coincidence. No matter how hard I tried to convince myself, I knew there was no way out of this. Tomorrow, I'm going to die. Well, that's my essay for you guys. I hope you liked it. It's called The Glitch. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, guys, this has been your boy Ace Achilles, signing out. Have a good day, boys.